Good afternoon. This is Triple 23 here with another exciting episode of Card Sharks. And today we've got two players who are going to battle it out to see who can win as much as 32,000 rupees and a brand new car. Our champion from the last episode, Sariathesage, did very well and has won 10,300 rupees. Say hi to the crowd.
Hi guys.
All right. Hey, Saria. Doing a good?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
All right. That's excellent. And are you ready to defend your championship?
I am indeed.
All right, sounds good. Your opponent today is going to be IcyOshawottz, who is the only contestant to have won a car twice. Say hi.
Hi.
Well, Icy, you ready to take your championship back?
I'm at least not make it easy.
All right.
Let's just go with that.
Okay, that sounds good. So, all right, guys, you know the object of our game. It's to try and get to the other side of the cards by predicting whether each card is higher or lower than the one preceding it. Win 2 games, you get to go on to the money cards to win all that money in a brand new car. Now, Saria, as the champion, you are playing the red cards. Icy, as the challenger, you're playing the blue cards. So, good luck to the both of you. Let's get started with question number 1. Saria, it belongs to you. We asked 100 single women, have you ever been goosed by a total stranger? And the word goosed is in quotation marks. Saria, how many said they have been goosed?
I'm gonna say 30%.
30 out of 100 said they have been goosed. Now, Icy, is the actual answer higher or lower than 30?
I'm gonna say higher.
Higher than 30. If it is higher than 30, you have control of the cards. If not, Saria has control of the cards. And we do have one new rule change here. Before I had said that if you get an answer exactly right, you get a 100 rupee bonus. I've now changed that. It won't say it in the game if you do win it, but if you get it on the nose exactly, you win a 1,000 rupee bonus. So we'll see if anybody wins that today. Higher than 30 for Icy. Number of single women who have been goosed is 57. Yes, Icy, you're right. It is higher. So you have control of the cards. And for winning the question, you have the right to change the card if you'd like. And I got a feeling you're going to, because your first card, Icy, is a 9. You want to change it?
Get rid of it.
All right, changing that 9 to a 5. A little bit better card. All right, Icy, what's the call?
Let's go higher than that 5.
Okay, higher than the 5. Now remember, if it's another 5, you lose. It has to be higher than the 5. Is he right? It's a 10, yes. Would you like to play or freeze?
I'll freeze.
Freezing on the 10 protects Icy's position, and that keeps Saria away from the cards. Question 2, it belongs to you, Icy. We asked 100 women in Philadelphia, if you could change your sex for a day, would you? How many women in Philadelphia would change their sex for one day?
29%.
29 out of 100 said that they would change their sex for one day. Saria, is the actual answer higher or lower than 29?
I'm gonna say higher.
Higher than 29. Number of women in Philly who would change their sex is 26. No, it is not higher, it's lower. Icy gets control of the cards, and Icy, you have a 10. Would you like to play or change?
Change it, please.
All right, changing the 10 to a 2. Excellent change.
Higher than the 2, please.
Higher than the 2. It's another 10. Yes. Would you like to continue on playing or freeze?
Lower than the 10,
Risking
please.
it lower than the 10. It's an 8. Yes. One card away from game number 1, but
Freeze.
you're going to freeze on the 8. Good idea. Again, that keeps Saria away from the cards. Question 3, and it belongs to you, Saria. We asked 100 single women, if on a first date you noticed the man's fly was open, would you pretend not to notice? How many women said that they would pretend not to notice that their fly is open?
I'm gonna say 40%.
40 out of 100. Icy, is the actual answer higher or lower than 40?
I'm gonna say higher.
Higher than 40. Number of women who said they would pretend not to notice is 43. Yes, it's just a little bit higher. You're right, Icy. You have the control of the cards once again, and you're looking at that 8 right in the middle. I assume you want to change it.
Yes, please.
All right, the 8 now becomes a 3.
Higher than the 3, please.
All right, for the first game of the match, is it higher than the 3? Oh no, it's a 2! I cannot believe it. Saria gets control of the cards. Now, Saria, because you didn't win the high-low question, you cannot change this card. Your card is a 6. Call this.
Higher than the 6, please.
Higher than the 6? It's an 8, yes. Right in the middle, Saria. Would you like to play or freeze?
I'll freeze, please.
Freezing on the 8, protecting Saria's position. And now, contestants, we have reached the 4th question of the round. It's sudden death. Somebody has to win on this play of the cards. Control is what you are looking for. Question goes to you, Icy. We asked 100 U.S. congressmen, do you believe most of what you read in the newspapers? Icy, how many said they do believe most of what they read in the newspapers?
68%.
68 out of 100 say they do believe what's in the newspapers is true. Saria, is the actual answer higher or lower than 68?
I'm going to say lower.
Lower than 68. Here we go. Number of U.S. congressmen who do believe what they read is 90. It is not lower, it is higher. Icy has control of the cards. Icy, you have a couple of options. Icy, you're 1 card away from game number 1. You've got a 3. You can play it, and if you get it right, you win game number 1. But if you get it wrong, Saria wins game number 1. Or you can pass it to Saria, who has an 8 that she cannot change, and she has to play 3 cards in a row correctly. If she goofs, you win, Icy. What would you like to do? Pass or play?
I'll play.
All right, and I assume you want the 3?
Yes.
All right, call this, please, for the win.
Higher than the 3.
Higher than the 3 for game number 1? It's a 5, and Icy wins game number 1. Well done. All right, so once again, the challenger gets the leg up on the champion in these games of Card Sharks. So, Saria, you got to win game number 2 to keep your hopes alive. Saria, this first question goes to you in game number 2. We asked 100 people, has there ever been a moment in your life when you were sure you were going to die? How many said they have had a moment when they thought they would die?
I'm going to say 60%.
60 out of 100. Icy, is the answer higher or lower than 60?
I'm going to say higher.
Higher than 60. Number of people who said they had thought they would die is 38. It is not higher, it's lower. Saria wins the question. Okay, Saria, your first card in this game is a 7, and because you won the question, you can change that card.
I'll change it, please.
All right, changing the 7 to... Oh, another 7! Oof. All right, Saria, you got to play it. What's the call?
I'm going to say higher than the 7.
Higher than a 7? It's a king!
Lower than the king, please.
Lower than the king? It's a 4!
Higher than the 4, please.
Risking it higher than the 4? It's a 9, yes. You're 1 card away from tying this match up, but you have a 9. Would you like to risk it, or do you want to freeze?
I'm going to play and lower than the 9, please.
She's going to try to run the table, ladies and gentlemen. If she's right, she'll have tied up the match, and we go to the tiebreaker. And you said lower, right?
I did. I said lower than the 9, please.
All right. For game number 2, is it lower than the 9? It's an 8. We do have a tie match. Saria runs the table. Gutsy move, but that was well played. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So,
Nice.
we are tied at 1 game apiece. That means we are going to the tiebreaker. And as you know, just 1 question and 3 cards. So we're in sudden death already. We're going to have a champion crown right here. Icy, the question goes to you. We asked 100 married men. Be honest. If your wife went out of town for a week, would the house be a mess when she returned? Icy, how many people said that the house would be a mess when they return?
52%.
52 out of 100 said that the house would be a mess. Now, Saria, is the answer higher or lower than 52?
I'm gonna say higher.
Higher than 52. Number of married men who said they think the house would be a mess is 35. It is not higher, it's lower. Icy has the all-important control of the cards. Icy, I'm going to tell you what both of your base cards is, and based off of that, you will tell me if you want to play or freeze, or play or pass, rather. Icy, your base card is a 10. Saria's base card is a deuce. Now, Icy, you can either pass the cards to Saria, and she would have to call the 2 cards correctly. If she does show, she keeps her title, but if she goofs, you win the game and become the new champion. Or Icy, you can play your 10 if you'd like, and you can change the card if you'd like as well, because you won the question. And you'd have to call 2 cards in a row correctly to win. If you do so, you're the new champion, but if not, Saria keeps her title. Play or pass? Again,
Even though that her base cards are 2, I think I'm gonna pass.
You're going to pass the control to Saria. All right. You got a feeling that she can't do it. All right. Saria, you've got a 2. You got to call 2 cards in a row correctly to keep your title. Call it, please.
Okay, first card higher than the 2.
Higher than the 2? It's a jack, yes. 1 card away from keeping your title. What is it going to be?
Lower than the jack.
All right. If it's lower than the jack, Saria, you become a 2-time champion. If not, it goes to Icy. Lower than the jack? It's a 3, and Saria keeps her championship. Well done.
Thank you very much, Icy.
You're well, Icy, she got you there, but I can understand because the tiebreakers have not been kind to you. But you did win 1 game, so you do get another 100 rupees to your career earnings, and maybe we'll see you again. So hopefully you had fun.
Of course I did.
All right. Thank you very much for being here. So, Saria, you get to play the money cards again. You ready to go?
I am indeed.
All right. Let's get to the board. All right, Saria, as you know, for winning the match, you won 200 rupees, which is yours to keep no matter what happens. And I know you know how to play the game, but as always, I like to explain the rules to anybody who may be new to the show for the first time. I'm going to give you 200 rupees of new money to bet with, and there's going to be 3 cards on the bottom row that you're going to bet on. Then we'll move that card up to the second row, and I'll give you another 400 rupees in betting money and 3 more cards. Now remember that the minimum bet is 50 rupees, and you have to bet in 50 rupee increments until you get to the top card, the big bet, and there you must wager at least half your money. Now remember, in addition to the regular cards, we have added 2 jokers to the deck. And anytime you find a joker, you'll get an extra chance at winning the car at the end. Now, Saria, for winning the match, we give you 1 joker, so you're guaranteed at least 1 shot at winning the car. Saria, you have 200 rupees and a 7. Would you like to play that or change it?
I'd like to change it for card number 3, please.
All right, card number 3. Let's hope for a good change. Saria, your 7 now becomes 0 and 8, right in the middle. Ouch. Okay, 200 rupees and an 8. How much would you like to bet?
I'm going to go 100 and lower than the 8, please.
100 rupees lower than the 8. Now remember, in this round, if another 8 comes up, it's a push, no win, no loss. 100 rupees. Lower than the 8? Oh no, it's a 9. I'm sorry. You're down to 100 rupees and a 9. Still not a very good card. What would you like to do, Saria?
I'll go 50 rupees and lower than the 9, please.
Right, 50 rupees. Lower than the 9? It's a 2, yeah! 150 rupees and a 2. You know what to do with it, Saria.
All of it higher than the 2, please.
Of course, you can't lose. 150 rupees. Higher than a 2? It's a 10, yes. You're up to 300 rupees. We're going to move the 10 up to the next row. I'll give you the other 400 rupees. You're now up to 700 rupees and a 10. And now you can change the card if you would like. What's your pleasure?
Can I change it for card number 2, please?
Change it with card number 2. Yes, we can. Saria, the 10 now becomes a 4. Good card. 700 rupees and a 4. How much would you like to bet?
300 higher than the 4, please.
All right, 300 rupees. Higher than the 4. Is she right? It's a 7. Yes, she's right. Okay, Saria, you're up to an even 1,000 rupees and a 7, but you have to play it, so be careful. What are you going to do?
500, and I'm going to go lower than the 7.
Ooh, a big bet on the 7, and she's going against the odds. All right. 500 rupees. Lower than the 7? Oh, no, it's a queen. I'm sorry, Saria. You're down to 500 rupees and you've got a queen. What do you want to do this time?
I'm gonna go 400 and lower, please.
All right, 400 rupees. Lower than the queen. Is she right? Yes, it's another 2. All right. Okay, Saria, we moved the 2 up to the big bet. I don't need to tell you what you need to do. You know what you're going to do.
I do indeed. All of it higher than the 2.
All right, Saria, for 1,800 rupees, higher than the 2, it's a queen. Well done. 1,800 rupees. Congratulations. Boy, I tell you, those were some tough cards today.
Yeah, they were.
Yes, but you did pretty well. You got another 1,800 rupees. You had 200 in the front game, so that's 2,000 rupees for this episode, plus the 10,300 that you had before. So you're up to 12,300 rupees. So good job, Saria.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. And now we're going to give you a chance to win the car. Now, you didn't find any jokers, so you're going to have one chance of winning the car. And this time, well, it's the same car you were playing for the last time. If you can find that car, you're going to win a Chevrolet Sprint worth 6,888 rupees. So where do you think that car is, Saria?
I'm gonna say card number 3,
All right,
please.
card number 3. All right, good luck to you, Saria. If you get this right, this will put you over 19,000 rupees. Let's find out if we've given away a car. Is the car behind card number 3? It is! You have won the car! Congratulations, Saria!
Way to go.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. You know, I was just thinking about that. The last 2 times you had played the money card, you had all 3 jokers, but couldn't find the car there. So, of course, you're going to find it with just 1 joker. So, congratulations. Well done.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. And with that, that takes your total winnings up to 19,188 rupees. You're getting very close to the all-time record for 1 championship reign. And we may see you later on the show. So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And good game, I see. Well played.
Good game indeed.
Thanks.
Yep. So we're going to set up for game number 2 of Card Sharks, and we're going to do that right after this.